Fail faster, rise faster. It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? The idea that failure, the very thing we spend our lives trying to avoid, could be our greatest ally? But let me tell you a truth that too many people learn too late. Failure is not your enemy. It is your most loyal teacher. And the faster you fail, the quicker you learn. The quicker you learn, the faster you rise. So why do we fear it so much? Why do we bury our dreams under the weight of hesitation and perfectionism, waiting for the right time? There is no perfect moment. There is only now. And now is begging you to leap. Think about every person you admire, every icon, every legend, every innovator, artist, athlete, entrepreneur. Do you think they arrived at the summit without first stumbling in the dark? Do you think they sprinted from their starting line straight to glory? No, they crawled, they tripped, they broke down, and then, oh yes, then they broke through. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he gave the world light. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job and told she was unfit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Each one of them failed spectacularly, painfully, publicly. But what separates them from the rest is what they did next. They rose. The truth is life will knock you down again and again. And sometimes it will feel like it's doing it on purpose. You'll pour everything into something, your heart, your time, your sweat, and it still won't work out. You'll feel humiliated, defeated, like you were stupid to even try. But let me tell you something. There is no shame in falling. The only shame is staying down. Because every time you rise with more wisdom, more strength, more clarity. The ground does not define you. Getting back up does. We live in a world obsessed with success, with highlight reels and curated feeds. We scroll through the wins of others, thinking they have it all figured out, while we're stuck in our struggle. But here's the truth no one posts about. The climb is messy, the grind is brutal, and the path to greatness is paved with failure. Real success isn't shiny. It's scarred. It's forged in the fire of disappointment, rejection, and relentless effort. It's not about being the smartest or the strongest. It's about being the most relentless, about failing and still showing up, about daring to try again, even with trembling hands. You see, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Every misstep is a lesson. Every heartbreak is a chapter in your comeback story. The faster you fail, the faster you discover what doesn't work. And the faster you find what does. So don't wait. Don't hide. Don't waste years fearing failure. Embrace it. Chase it. Because on the other side of every failed attempt is the person you're becoming. Look at J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother on welfare, rejected by multiple publishers. But she didn't stop. She believed in her story, in herself. Every rejection could have been the end, but instead, it became fuel. Or consider Elon Musk. He risked everything. Failed launches, financial collapse, public ridicule, but he kept going. Because failure wasn't final. It was feedback, a step forward disguised as a step back. So what about you? What are you waiting for? Permission? Approval? The stars to align? Here's the truth. You don't need anyone's permission to chase your dream. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to begin, to try, to fail, to learn, and to rise. Think about a toddler learning to walk. They fall more than they stand. They stumble. They crash. But do they stop trying? No, they keep going again and again. Not because they know they'll succeed, but because standing is in their nature. Because rising is in all of us. That same tenacity lives inside you. It may be buried under years of doubt and fear, but it's there, waiting for you to remember who you are. You are not your failures. You are your resilience. You are your courage to begin again. You are the fire that refuses to be extinguished. And every time you fall, you ignite that fire a little more. Failure can't stop you unless you let it. The only thing that can truly defeat you is giving up. And you didn't come this far to quit now. There will be voices in your head, in the world, telling you you're not enough, that you're too late, too broken, too ordinary. But those voices are liars, and your job is not to believe them. Your job is to prove them wrong, to rise up with bloodied knees and a defiant heart and say, "Watch me." It's okay to be scared. It's okay to cry, to doubt, to break down. But don't you dare stay there. Don't you dare settle. You have dreams for a reason. You have a calling that whispers to you in the quiet moments. Listen to it, feed it, trust it, and pursue it like your life depends on it. Because it does. It's a storm inside you, a restless energy, a fierce hunger. You feel it in your chest, in your gut, in your bones. It whispers in the quiet, roars in your silence. You were made for more. You were not born to play it safe. You were not born to tiptoe through life, avoiding every crack. You were born to leap, to fall, to soar, to chase something so big it scares you. To fall in love with the journey, not just the destination. Failure is not a detour. It's part of the path. It's how you find your limits so you can break them. It's how you uncover your weaknesses so you can strengthen them. It's how you learn who you really are when the spotlight is gone and the applause is silent. Who are you then, when there's no one watching, no one cheering, just you, bruised, battered, but breathing, still standing, still willing to rise?